Hi, I'm Jay, and today on Jay's World Kitchen, we're making Melktert. In South Africa, traditional Melktert or milk tart is something that just about everyone has a recipe for. And this recipe is a pretty traditional one, mainly from my mom. This is the one that I like to use. I do have others, I have many others. In fact, my cousin even sent me one. But I'm going to do my mom's one because it's the one that I remember the most. So let's have a look at what the ingredients are. For the filling, you're going to need 1.5 eggs, and we'll talk about that in a bit, 1/2 cup of sugar, 1 1/4 tablespoons of flour, 1 1/4 tablespoons of corn flour or cornstarch, 2 1/4 cups of milk, which is about a pint, a teaspoon of vanilla flavoring, and 1 teaspoon of butter, some cinnamon sticks, and cinnamon to sprinkle on after. Let's go and put this together. Over at our stove, what we're going to do is we're going to start off by putting in our dry ingredients. So I'm starting with my sugar, my flour, and my cornstarch or corn flour. And basically what we're making is a custard, a pretty straightforward custard. We're going to just sort of mix that slightly together. We're going to add in our cold or room temperature milk in this case. And you just want to make sure that you're evenly letting that mix in so that we're not getting lumps, because that's the last thing we want in this. You could use a whisk if you really want. Then we're going to add in the rest of our milk and our eggs. And now I'm going to throw in 2 cinnamon sticks. This is not actually in the recipe my mom sent me, but this is something that I like to do, and what it does is it just adds a little hint of cinnamon throughout the entire tart when it's done. And now we're going to turn up our heat just onto a medium heat until it boils together and starts to thicken. Towards the end of boiling your mixture, we're going to, as you can see, it's starting to thicken. You're going to add in your vanilla and your butter, but you're going to take out your 2 cinnamon sticks just before it boils. And as soon as all of your butter is melted in to the milk mixture, you're going to pour that into your pie dish. And then you're just going to sprinkle a little bit of cinnamon across the top of your pie like that. Or a lot of cinnamon, because you know how I am about cinnamon. And there you go. Throw it in the fridge until it's cooled and then serve. So the milk tart has been in the fridge for probably about 1.5 hours to 2 hours. It's cooled down completely. I did find that the crust was a little bit thick. Maybe next time I will try with graham cracker crust or something like that. But there's an amazing pie, and I can't wait for this. This is just, it's been a while since I've had this. So, and you just get some of that crust right in there. That is so good. You know how I feel about cinnamon. Unlike other custard pies that tend to taste a little bit more eggy, this one tastes very rich and creamy, milk flavored. It really is a Melktert. And there it is. Pretty straightforward, very easy to make. You've got to try this. If you try this recipe, please let me know how it turned out for you. If you enjoyed this video, remember to hit that like button, and if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. Remember, you can also find me on Facebook as well as Instagram as Jay's World Kitchen. And if you want to support this channel, please remember that you can support for as little as $5 a month, and that's on Patreon. The link is below in the comment section. Remember to hit the notification button as well so that you know when my new videos post. Until next week.